Hey everyone, welcome to a community market update. Today we're going to talk about Brunswick Forest and where the market is and where it might be heading. Hi, my name is Schrader. I'm with the Coastline NC real estate team here at BlueCoast Realty Corporation down here in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we're going to get some of the numbers. Brunswick Forest is a very unique community just outside of Wilmington, North Carolina. It's about 15 minutes from downtown Wilmington, and we're going to take a look at some of the figures. We're going to go back 3 years to see kind of where the market was and where it's at now and where it might be going. So here is a chart of the median sales price that you see over the past 3 years. You see that it's been hovering around anywhere from like 25, and it's trickled down a little bit to around 506 to the current month. So you can see by this chart here that prices have kind of leveled off a little bit. And that's due to a couple of factors. Rates, I just checked with Troy Williamson, who works at Cornerstone Lending, and rates are hovering around 6.5-ish for the most part here at the tail end of March. So we'll see where they go to. They might stay consistent through the election year. But if you look at new listings in Brunswick Forest, you can see where in 2023, you'll see that it's kind of dipped down here where they only had around 200 to 223. And it looks like in the beginning of this year, we've got an uptick of new listings within Brunswick Forest, and it sits currently at around 252. So closed sales, if you look at that chart, you can see that there's not as many closed sales as it used to be, and that can be due to various reasons. There used to be a lot of new construction in Brunswick Forest, and there still is, but it's not as much as it used to be. But one of the things I'm looking at is price per square foot is a good method to look at when seeing how things are changing in the marketplace. And you can see price per square foot in Brunswick Forest is around anywhere from 230 to 240 price per square foot. So it's kind of leveling off compared to where if you look back in 2021 to 2023, it really ramped up during those 2 years. The days on market for single family homes, you could see that we're starting to come back up. Still not a whole lot of days on market, but it's hovering somewhere around that 60 mark right now, as you can see. And if you go back about a year, it looks like things were selling pretty fast within 30 days. Another factor we need to look at is the months of housing supply. You can see where in 2021 it dramatically dropped down to basically almost like 1.5, and we're starting to see that number start to pick up a little bit. So is it a good time to sell? Absolutely. The market's still very, very good. It's just balancing out. It's going, last year I kind of predicted that it would go like more of a sideways market. So another thing we're going to look at here, we're going to look at the townhouses, because Brunswick Forest has a lot of those one level, maybe with a bonus room, townhomes that are really maintenance free, which are nice, and there's a lot of demand for those. And as you look at this chart here, this is the months of housing supply for townhomes in Brunswick Forest, and it looks like it's kind of dipped down and it's starting to come back up a little bit. But yeah, here we're looking at numbers that nothing dramatic here. The market's still good. The median sales price looks like it peaked out in November of last year at around 509, but it's still really strong. The median sales price for townhomes is around 457 right now. But again, there's different sizes, so look at the price per square foot. As you can see, that flat line there, a lot of things are selling at around $225 a square foot for the townhomes in Brunswick Forest. Days on market we talked about here, and closed sales, you can see that there hasn't been as many transactions as in the past, but we'll see how when the spring heats up where things go. But if you have any questions about the area, if you want to get a personal assessment on your home or townhome in Brunswick Forest, feel free to give me a call here at the number And I'll post a link in this video to where it'll go to a page where you can set up your own market report if you want to monitor your progress and see where your community is heading. It gets updated. You can set it to monthly, weekly, or daily. So again, it's Brian Schrader with the Coastline NC Real Estate team doing a market analysis on Brunswick Forest. And let us know if you would like to do a market analysis on your community. Just give me an email or send me an email or text, and we will see you guys here on the next update.